pleasure to meet you and have the
Thank you.
opportunity to speak with you.
Thank you so much.
My understanding is that you are quite the man. At age 17, you enlisted in the Army. You are a World War II veteran. You are a father. You were married for 65 years. You have 3 daughters. You have a bundle of grandchildren. And you're a devoted Greek Orthodox Christian.
And one son.
And one son. Oh, can't forget the son. Tell us, what is at your core? How is it that you've been able to go through life every day?
I was raised by conservative parents who raised me with the value of respect, honesty, and compassion. They did everything. We've been together. We were a family, a true family. Went to church together. We did everything. I never used to miss church. I used to love church, and I still do. I go there every time. Some of the people don't even know that I know the whole liturgy. I know the whole liturgy. I know part of the Orthodox.
Wow.
I go to church, yes. Well,
that's impressive.
Well, I do that anyway. But yes, that's basically what I have to say about that first question, yes.
Yeah. So the core of at the core of your life, you would say it's the church and...
The church and my parents. Church and my parents. My parents were very strict with me. Very strict with me. And like I said, when I did enlist in the Army, they had no idea what they were saying, signing. And I felt so bad for them. I really did. But I did what I had to do.
That's great. And we're very grateful to you for doing that for us. Absolutely. What makes Oxi Day so special and significant to you and to the Greek people, do you think?
The Greeks stood up by their beliefs and said, Oxi. And I do remember that day. I remember that day. And this is going back so many years ago, and I do remember the word Oxi. At that time, I had no idea, but then my mother started telling me, Tina toto Oxi. Oxi, γιατί οι Ιταλοί ήρθανε να μας, I'll say it in English. The Italians came in to tell us what to do. They were like this. They wanted to do things in certain areas. And the prime minister at that time, I don't remember his name, but he said the first words out of his mouth was Oxi. And that word Oxi spread. It spread around. Look at this little country over here standing up to Benito Mussolini. And we did a job on him too. We did a job on him. And I was so proud of them. I really was. Something, you know, I've been around a lot, okay? But there are certain things I'm so happy to say that I'm very proud of those people doing that. I said, maybe I should go over there and fight. But that didn't work.
If there's one thing, just one thing that you could share with the youth today, with people today, a piece of advice, what would that be?
Be kind to one another. Treat people with respect. And I believe very strong on it. People with respect and kindness as you would like them to be treated to you. Okay? And I feel very strong about that. They should treat you with total respect. And I tell people, you know, I've earned it. You got to give me some respect. So
absolutely, you've earned it.
Let's do it. And that's the way it is. And that's the way I think it should be. People want to get around. Treat everyone with a certain amount of respect.
Yes. So basically the golden rule, right?
Absolutely.
It all boils down to the golden rule.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yes, I'm very proud. I'm proud to be Greek. I'm proud to be an American of all. And I'm so happy to be here.
Amen. Thank God, right? God is so good.
God, I believe in God very much, and I say my prayers as a 91-year-old man, saying his prayers every single night. I go to church every Sunday. I pray to Panagia every day, every single day. First of all, I pray to her to take care of my wife. I will meet her. When my time comes, I will be up there with her.
We lost lost your wife, you said, on December 24th of last year.
24th, on Christmas Eve, and I was with her. I have a very difficult time getting over it. It's up to right now. I never cried, but I have a difficult time. That's all I got to say. She was such a good woman. She brought up her children. The church was what do you call it? I forgot the church. The priest's wife, the presbytera. She always used to come down. Your children are the nicest I've ever seen. She would dress them in white gloves, a white hat, white shoes, and they go like this. Okay, and it was so nice, such a nice time. We really did have a nice time. But when the time came, and that was before that. But prior to that, getting back to the war, I have no problem with what I did, and I'm happy for what I did.
Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
I was looking to, I would have stayed in longer. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
We were heading towards Hiroshima. The colonel come down and made it on a boat, on a ship. This is a troop ship. He said there will possibly be 70% casualties on a division.
Wow.
There's an awful lot of people. Okay. Now division. Casualties could be you're dead. You became you got caught, and you got wounded. It can be any one of those things. But 70%, I'm saying, oh my good. And this is a division. How many people on there? And then one night we heard all kind of cannons going off, and I had no idea what the heck is going on over here. We found out the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, and here we were going to invade that island. We stayed out in the water for about 3 weeks because there was so much radiation and all.
Yes.
They wouldn't let us get in, and finally let us in, and you wouldn't want to go into that place. To see what I saw was horrible.
Wow.
Horrible.
Well, Mr. Possas, thank you so much for your time.
I hope I didn't bore you with everything.
Not
I
at
said.
all. Are you kidding?
Well,
Stories like this, not boring at all. You have such a sweet soul, and I really appreciate your kind words. Thank you for sharing your time with us today.
that'd be fine. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.